Watch this.
And a warm welcome on what is a very pleasant day for football here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Florian Wirtz plays with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And David Raya has it now. Gyökeres. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well read to put an end to that attack. Subimendi. Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. Well, a clear and early statement of intent from the referee. It's a booking, Stuart.
Well, the referee has made it absolutely clear he's not going to mess around here.
Milos Kerkez. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Elects to go short. Interesting pass. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
They got everything right there.
Martin Ødegaard. Encouraging move from Liverpool. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Saka. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put them in front? Yes, is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? Salah. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Alexis McAllister. Opportunity. Oh, that's a fine save. Corner kick played in. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Piero Incapié. Well, it did look
Welcome to Blah Nation.
threat in the end.
At Hendrik Shihepo, Hendrik 1010. Thanks for the follow.
Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. Saka. Arsenal could be onto something. Could play it in. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Thoughtful play. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Ryan Gravenberch. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Free kick, it had to be. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Let's see it again. As soon as he struck that, he knew it was going in. Although he's put that much movement on the ball, he controls it perfectly. It's a great free kick.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
On the back of that very important equaliser.
At WatchItadib, thanks for the follow.
Bukayo Saka. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. How about the cross? Timely intervention. Good through ball. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. Szoboszlai. Real chance. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt. Subimendi. And the astute piece of defending. Salah. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, it's one pass after another.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Must take the lead here.
At Hassan and Ali 447, thanks for the follow.
Subimendi. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. It is advantage Liverpool here, and he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Declan Rice. Now opening things up. Subimendi. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, that's super defending.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Incapié. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. And a goal! As it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
At Blah Nation Worldwide.
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot, but it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't kick that out.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Released it nicely. And the goalkeeper under no pressure. Gravenberch.
Game name.
Trying to tee it up. On to McAllister. Frimpong. Now Mo Salah. Well, nicely cut out.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Timber. It's with Ødegaard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Trossard. Subimendi. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Sometimes you have to be content with holding it up. Arsenal doing well to regain possession.
FC 26.
Showing good ball control. William Saliba. Liverpool in a position of menace. Well, there's defensive solidity for you.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Subimendi.
Thank you.
Disappointing for Liverpool to give it away like that. Ball retention is often part of it. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kerkez. Read it well. Good idea. Trossard. Just the clearance that was needed. Trossard. Interception to snuff out the danger. Ready to break, perhaps? Oh, looks so promising. Subimendi. Arsenal have given it away. Plenty of support here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Ekitike. And possibilities here. Now what can they do from here? Is it going to be? And it's going for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
And it's a great finish. He holds off the
At Adama Sawadoga, thanks for the follow.
the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So back underway. 3-1 the score.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Life of Heaven, thanks for the follow.
Salah. Liverpool might be able to cash in.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Othman Mohammed Yatim, thanks for the follow.
Couldn't keep the
Game
momentum
over.
going.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Arsenal, thanks for the follow.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trossard. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Declan Rice. An encouraging Arsenal move. Really good block. Well, possibilities in the centre. There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today!
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
So on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Well, the threat could be there. Real chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Declan Rice. Arsenal's free kick here. Very quick thinking there. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Now opening things up. And it's still on for him. Opportunity squandered, and they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
Could pull one back here, and the keeper taking it cleanly.
You.
And support available. Alexis McAllister. Szoboszlai. It's a neat move.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Excellent work there.
At Sis, thanks for the follow.
Attack.
Welcome to Blah
At
Nation.
AbdiIG, Tarasar, thanks for the follow.
Can someone get on the end?
Hi, mate.
Not the clearance that was called for. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Could be dangerous. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Hi.
Grafenberg. Can they set up a chance? Liverpool have given it away. Urian Timber. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. Can he finish? Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. An effective challenge. Jeremy Frimpong. Oh, danger here. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Liverpool corner given. Who can he pick out? Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. Ekitike. Grafenberg. That's a good-looking ball.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
That tackle.
At Burton_Hiller, thanks for the follow.
Urian Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Piero Incapié. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. Bukayo Saka. Nicely timed tackle.
Gitsiavan Yamarakutan Lagatam Layasis Christos Wangel Yamitas Azushin Ibakalal 2 Na Tasalonk 1-8.
Intelligent ball. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Well, Martin Ødegaard is so very talented, and he's displaying all his talents out there on the pitch.
Yeah, what an impact he's having on this game. He really is running it. He's been absolutely brilliant.
Weighted well.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Rudy Masazi, thanks for the follow.
Oh, they've grabbed another one. Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And what a clever bit of play from Salah, both for his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. Well, Declan Rice always has that cool authority about him, but he took it to... Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Decent idea. Well, had no intention of losing out. And alleviating the pressure.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Alexis McAllister. Slight miscue in the final third. Well, he prevented it from going over the line.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Nana, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal have possession again. Composed play in possession. And taken cleanly by the keeper.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Blessed Daughter, thanks for the follow.
So Bosloy. His determination there for all to see. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Goes through for the goal kick. Now Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball.
High thumb.
And putting paid to the danger. Salah. Can he finish? And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Could cross it in here. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Ryan Gravenberch. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Piero Incapié. And Liverpool have the ball again. Oh, could be. Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge.
Well defended. That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Attacking with vigour. Can he put it away? Stops a certain goal. Trossard. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Ekitike. And defensive play to be applauded.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Just the challenge that was required.
Welcome to Blanation.
Throw in for
At Peter Hiwago, thanks for the follow.
So Bosloy. The ball back with Arsenal now. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. And this time it's a yellow.
Yeah, he can't moan. He's been warned.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now with Kepkes. Interesting pass. Hugo Ekitike. Oh, great defending. Timber. Victor Gyökeres, and passing it well. Liverpool have it once again. Florian Wirtz. That's really good and effective physical play. Oh, good looking run. And they've been awarded a penalty. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the penalty. I'm not quite so sure about the yellow card, though.
An opportunity to level matters. Oh no! It's all gone horribly wrong.
Well, he's just got to forget that. That's a shocking penalty.
Arsenal did well to win back possession. Oh, great vision. Physically strong and secure on the ball.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
Might be a chance to break. Timber. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. But timely defending when it mattered. Good looking run. Will he play it in? An alert piece of defending. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And he has options available. And Liverpool come away with it.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Abdi Jimar, thanks for the follow.
The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. The defender doing his job. Declan Rice. Arsenal have given it away. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. Oh, that's a clever ball. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Subimendi. What to like about that pass? McAllister. Ball retention is often part of it. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. And a lot to like about this attack. And so it'll be a goal kick.
Thanks for the gift.
At Vanya, thank you.
Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. Now with Saka. Really fine play to keep possession. Oh, but they've lost it now. Did well to win it back.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Salah. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Well-timed tackle. Salah.
Welcome to Blah
At
Nation.
Mujuma Ramadan, thanks for the follow.
This looks interesting. Gives it a go. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Now how about the short corner?
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Babadine, thanks for the follow.
Well, credit to him for the challenge. And the throw-in.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Newen and thanks for the follow.
Oh, this looks useful. This could square the game. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Another look, and you can see
At L.F.C, thanks for the follow.
the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Piero Incapié. Now with Gyökeres. Very effective passing sequence. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Mo Salah. Nicely constructed. Salah. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Martin Ødegaard. On to Saka. Arsenal have given us away. Using his strength to shield the ball. Decent position. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game.
Foy hop to Dboy, okay.
Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Well, right idea, wrong execution. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Declan Rice. And Liverpool regaining possession here. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Oh, disappointing end to that. Mossad. Rice with it. The position was promising enough, wasn't it?
It certainly was, but a cutback may have been the better option.
An example of how to press. Mo Salah. Confident attacking play. And it's Salah with the cross. Well played in from the flank, but not to any great effect. Subimendi. Wasteful from Arsenal. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Danger building. Now with Gravenberg. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Ball back with Liverpool now. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Good movement. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Nice looking move this. A very timely interception. Good conditions for the counter. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And roaming free here. Crossing opportunity. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. He's on the run. Shaping to shoot. Keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Jeremy Frimpong. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Our do.
Salah. So Bosloy. It's Arsenal's turn now. The emphasis very much on attack. Must be. And still danger here. Well, it did look promising for a bit.
Well, I thought that was the game, but what a fantastic stop by Alisson. He's kept his team in it there.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. How about the cross? Can he put them in front? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Shalom LASE, thanks for the follow.
Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Can they forge ahead? Just couldn't get it through. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Corner kick played in. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. A good vision there. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Danger building. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Federico Chiesa. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can he finish them off? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Timber. Liverpool with the ball once more.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Flav, thanks for the follow.
Alexis McAllister. We're getting the ball forward. And an astute piece of defending. His determination there for all to see. Timber. Now to the goalkeeper.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Twine, thanks for the follow.
Chiesa.
Ho.
Oh, a superb save to snuff out the danger.
Well, that save has made it very interesting now. Can Arsenal, who look dead and buried, get the equaliser? What a finish we've got in store here.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Gabriel. Piero Incapié. Martin Odegaard. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Man, thanks for the follow.
Virgil van Dijk.
Guys, check out my video 10.
Chiesa. Oh, moving it nicely. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. It comes to absolutely nothing. Federico Chiesa. Not giving it away. Grafenberg. Gakpo. The ball with Chiesa. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Grafenberg. McAllister. Chiesa. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save! From this corner, in all likelihood, secure victory.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Dani, thanks for the follow.
And over it comes. And it's all rather fizzled out. And teammates to play it to. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Noni Madueke. Now with Gyökeres. Gabriel. Arsenal have given it away. Federico Chiesa. Teammates available. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Determined defending. Oh, this could be trouble. It's a neat move. Spot on with that tackle. Federico Chiesa. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. McAllister. Curtis Jones. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Real chance. Terrific save. Declan Rice. Trossard. Pressing for the equaliser. Really well positioned. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Well, I can't say they performed well today. They were outplayed at times, but they kept plugging away and they've ended up with a great result.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
To be able to report that the weather has cooperated here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Hugo Ekitike. Well, that's asking for a caution. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Who's going to get on the end of it? This looks interesting. Ekitike. McAllister. Very alert defender.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Am Ali, thanks for the follow.
Timber.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Sloppy in possession.
At Rabiu Adamu Labaran, thanks for the follow.
And quick thinking defensively. Oh, this looks useful. And under pressure, that was a fine play. Saka. Timber. Liverpool have the ball once more. Mo Salah. And a lot to like about this attack. Ibrahima Konate. Good looking move. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about.
The idea was certainly right.
Bukayo Saka. William Saliba. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, look, rushed there. Salah. On to Konate. Now with Alisson. Can he put them in front? Trying to tee it up. And a solid clearance.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
Incapié.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At La Famille on Est Ensemble Ya, thanks for the follow.
Martin Ødegaard. Flowing here. Victor Gyökeres. Released it nicely. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. So Bosley. On to McAllister. Florian Wirtz. How about the cross? Oh, danger here. Will it happen for them?
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At an underscore at Luck Fraser Tack at underscore at thanks for the follow.
Snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Well, not giving him any breathing room.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Fongaro, thanks for the follow.
Martin Ødegaard.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Sylvia__Pereira, thanks for the follow.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Teddy Enatu, thanks for the follow.
Grafenberg. Mo Salah. Well, this could really help the cause. So Bosley. Nice looking move this. Real chance. Salah! And losing the ball there. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that had goal written all over it.
Incapié. Declan Rice. Now with Gyökeres. Timber. Subimendi. Real chance. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. So Bosley. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, a touch too heavy there. Can they set up a chance? Oh, monster intervention!
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Piero Incapié. Well, the attack petered out. Well, having won it back high up, what can they do next? Let's take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Saka always missing.
Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. Now with Gravenberg. McAllister. Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. Virgil van Dijk. So Bosley. Well, they keep passing away. Could cross it in here.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Abdi, thanks for the follow.
Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
That'll be a Liverpool ball. Salah. Virgil van Dijk.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Dennis Cameo Denvio, thanks for the follow.
Jeremy Frimpong. Encouraging move from Liverpool, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Mo Salah. Konate. Frimpong. Van Dijk with it. Wirtz. Alexis McAllister. Ibrahima Konate. Virgil van Dijk. It's a neat move. Ekitike. Oh, you have a goal! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Short corner favour. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a throw in for Liverpool. Jeremy Frimpong. Decent idea. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, might be. Keeper had it covered. Martin Ødegaard. Piero Incapié. Subimendi. Arsenal have given it away.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Cheslivston, thanks for the follow.
Good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At MC Jeans, 79, thanks for the follow.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Declan Rice.
Welcome to Blah
Manchester
Nation.
United.
Sarr.
At Jesse, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
This was just that
At
little
Kudawong, thanks for the follow.
its target. And that's aggravating for a manager.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Like that.
At Fuad_Rolex 10, thanks for the follow.
Can he get them level? Subimendi. They've lost possession here, Arsenal. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And an opening! Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be off.
Ronaldo
Welcome to Blah
CR7.
Nation.
At Gaz.the.Eagleman, thanks for the follow.
And he's hit it with authority.
Here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away. Well, I think it's fair to say
Me.
Teta is really pleased to be back on level terms here.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Gravenberg. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Trossard.
Messiah.
What can he do with it now? Chance to play it in. Intelligent ball.
Welcome to Blah
At user
Nation.
9152499146286, thanks for the follow.
Majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat.
Playing it in.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
To a chance.
At vm.youtube_999, thanks for the follow.
Timber. Now opening things up. And it's opening up. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Salah. Subimendi. And a good-looking ball. Arsenal have it back. And he has options available. So Bosloy. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity here. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you could really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
And pressing from the front. Incapié. Trossard. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. Chance to do damage. And he's driving his team forward. Thoughtful play. On to Vietz. Interesting pass. Clever defending. Urian Timber. Maybe dangerous here. So Bosloy. Good looking move. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And support available. A fine reading of the situation. Virgil van Dijk. Ekitike. And the pass, a good one. Very effective passing sequence.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Piero Incapié. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberg. That's a good-looking ball. And taken away from Salah. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Well, they've got to show more composure.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Ohom Benyon, Radino Vincent AR, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Oh, he's hit the post. Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. The flag does go up in the end, and the defence can reorganise.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Ziggy, thanks for the follow.
Alexis McAllister. Well, he's certainly not alone. Perfect challenge. Kerkez. And players waiting in the centre. Brilliantly blocked. Decent pass. And a fine cross. The cross played over and work to do defensively. Salah. Szoboszlai. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Incapié.
At Alamin Shah, thanks for the follow.
Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. Out for a Liverpool throw. McAllister. Frimpong. On to Gravenberg. Intelligent ball. Well, the last touch came off the defender. Corner now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Just have to look a bit lively given the pressure. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Adders, thanks for the follow.
Piero Incapié. So a throw-in here for Liverpool. William Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Piero Incapié. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Could be threatening. Szoboszlai. Well, that one has promise. Could be dangerous. Oh, danger here. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Frimpong. And struggling to get the shot off. The cross is on. Interesting pass. Can he give them the advantage? And that is defending of the highest order. So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can
At Blah Nation Worldwide.
second half so he can show us his ability.
Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, tremendous vision. Alexis McAllister, and swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Real chance. And there it is. They've done it.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure.
At Bla Nation Worldwide.
That's a clever goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. So Bosley successfully cut out. Martin Ødegaard. Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
He's so good at doing that.
Jeremy Frimpong. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Jeremy Frimpong. Now opening things up. Real chance. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And he's fired over the corner and heading it just over the bar. William Saliba. Timber. Urian Timber. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. And passing it well. Textbook defending inside the box. On to Kerkez. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Gravenberg. So Bosley.
Welcome to Bla Nation.
With patience.
At Leon Kimwa, thanks for the follow.
Jeremy Frimpong. Salah. Composed play in possession. He might well be in hot water here. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. A deft clearance. Kerkez. On to McAllister. Konate. Salah. Ball retention, so important. Oh, useful ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball.
Dan and Lucy.
Florian Wirtz. And intercepted it. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, shielding the ball admirably. This looks interesting. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Promising position, this. And Salah! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And what a clever bit of play it is from Salah, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Piero Incapié. It's with Erdogan. Subimendi. William Saliba. Piero Incapié. An encouraging Arsenal move. But they took care of the situation defensively. Virgil van Dijk. Alisson. Is determined.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Knockcam, thanks for the follow.
Grafenberg. Sobosloy. Decent position. Well, nothing productive really. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Ryan Grafenberg. Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, it's great if you enjoy possession football.
Grafenberg. And he did well to cut it out. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Nice sequence, this. Electing to cross into the centre. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
At Yamaguchi Shuuheyama.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Timber. And the pass keeps them flowing.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Bukayo Saka. And tidy defensive play. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Rice with it. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. A really effective shielding under pressure. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Rice with it. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. Referee set advantage. Possession, the most important thing.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At iRob Andata, thanks for the follow.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Nick Balla, thanks for the follow.
It's with Ødegaard. Well, that one has promise. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
They got everything right there.
So Bosley. Now with Gravenberg. Ball retention so important. Well, this could really help the cause. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Lovely ball. And just like that, broken up. So Bosley. Rice with it. Timber. Declan Rice. Piero Incapié. Playing with a flow and intensity. Chance to cross. This could level it. Oh, he's missed it.
They really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
At Anuelo Joseph.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Declan Rice. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. William Saliba. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Gabriel. And Liverpool come away with it. Advantage, Arsenal. Timber. Decent looking pass. Timber. Rice with it. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Declan Rice. Gabriel. It's with Erdogan.
At Blanation Worldwide, I've.
Subimendi. Now with Gyökeres. Good distribution. Takes it on. Really good timing save. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Corner kick played in. Clearing it away. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And ball back with Arsenal now. Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to...
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
So Bosley. Can they fashion a chance? Options in the centre. And the decision is one of offside here. Bukayo Saka succeeded in keeping it in play. Can they square this match? And space to cross it. Rice. Subimendi. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And it's opening up.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Okay.
Well, that should have been the
At Danhauser, thanks for the follow.
match-winning save from the keeper.
Delivering it and taking care of the situation. Jeremy Frimpong.
Yo.
Now with Gravenberg. Frimpong showing good ball control. Piero Incapié. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. It was close, but not quite good enough. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Gakpo. Trying to really get at the opposition here. He has time to play us over. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
At Olan Lokun Abib, thanks for the follow.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Declan Rice.
At badboy_tilde_7430, thanks for the follow.
And just 5 minutes remaining. Possession one. Ibrahima Konate. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
At Razika.
On with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Alexis McAllister. Well, time is against them. They have work to do.
At Ategbakapel Hefrebor, thanks for the follow.
The intervention. So Bosloy. On to Gravenberg. Salah. And defensive play to be applauded. Good pressure. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And does well to keep it in play. And teammates to play it to. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. And they have possession again. Declan Rice. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. Using his strength to shield the ball. And the flag has gone up, offside. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Alexis McAllister. Ekitike. Promising possession, this. On to Gravenberg. Chance to cross. Very effective pass. This could be it! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations, that's for sure.
Declan Rice. Given away by Arsenal. So Bosloy. Oh, danger here. Now with Gravenberg. Alexis McAllister. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Declan Rice. Timber. Rice with it. On to Saka. Urian Timber. Piero Incapié. Gabriel. Rice with it. Incapié. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Subimendi. Committed challenge. Szoboszlai. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Gakpo. On to McAllister. Gravenberg. Alexis McAllister. Trying to tee it up.
At Dinkajira, thanks for the follow. At Jean Josue Sion, thanks for the follow.
That's a good-looking pass. Federico Chiesa. Now opening things up. Oh dear, up a dead end. That was promising. Szoboszlai. Intelligent ball. Just went slightly awry for them there. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends.
At Jatomi, thanks for the follow.
Overall, and deserved the result in the end.
Another more than effective night's work for Mo Salah. Your thoughts on his performance?
Well, that was a great performance. He's understand.
It's attractive.
Warm welcome on what is a very pleasant day for football here at the Emirates Stadium.
At Bax, thanks for the follow.
My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Declan Rice. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays
At Blanation Worldwide.
Rice in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. William Saliba. Urian Timber. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Timber. And possibilities inside the box.
gets the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kerkez. McAllister. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. And options in the centre. Could be! Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Subimendi. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Good looking cross. He's got to clatter it away. Well, no way through in the end. Grafenberg. Can they set up a chance? Could be threatening. Kerkez. So Bosley. Now with McAllister.
At best Mukar Caxley, thanks for the follow. At FIK, thanks for the follow.
And Salah! And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
Well, underway again here, and Liverpool now find themselves within touching distance. So Bosley. And passing it well. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Gabriel. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. Well, that one has promise. And trying to extend their lead. Decent idea. Now Mo Salah. Grafenberg. Salah. On to Gravenberg. Beautiful pass. So Bosley. The cross is on. Oh, you'll have a go. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happens. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield.
They might have to go a bit longer with their passing. It's a real battle in there.
Incapié. Trossard. Rice with it. On the offensive. Timber. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, big balance! Oh, Arsenal is theirs to lose now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Goal for Arsenal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
Leandro Trossard.
Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Ryan Gravenberch. And collected with considerable ease. William Saliba. On to Saka. Saka. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
Now, where's the penetration?
William Saliba. Timber. Good distribution. A very effective clearance. Szoboszlai. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Gabriel. Incapié. Declan Rice. And to reduce the deficit. Could reduce the deficit. Not troubling the keeper. Piero Incapié. It's with Erdogan. Pass, 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 and justifiably so.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
Declan Rice. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Can they do it? Danger building. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Could be threatening. Frimpong. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Just straying offside. Trossard. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Milos Kerkez. Alisson. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Saka. Yuri and Timber. Interesting pass. Subimendi. And on the post. All academic, however. It's offside. Showing good defensive judgment. That's a lovely ball. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Goal for Arsenal.
So back with the action,
Number 14,
and Arsenal sprinting
Victor
away with ease. Wirtz. Milos Kerkez. Ekitike. Now what can they do from here? Grafenberg. Wirtz. We wonder who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Well, the threat could be there. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Out of play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. And David Raya has it now.
At Eba, thanks for the follow.
Rice with it. Ball control is the key. And in with a real chance. Really sound defending. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Saka. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Hugo Ekitike. Grafenberg. Now with Wirtz. Good ball over the top. So Bosloy. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle.
At Naronkan and Soom, thanks for the follow.
Urian Timber. Timber. Subimendi. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Will it happen for them? Trossard. Trying to find a way through. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
So Bosloy. On to Wirtz. Well, this could really help the cause. Jeremy Frimpong. And regaining control of the ball. Now, will they take advantage from this position? Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
At user 7638670490561. Thanks for the follow. At Blanation Worldwide YG INI YG.
So the current scoreline 4-2. Piero Incapié. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. So Bosloy. Oh, useful ball. Nice looking move, this. Salah. Thoughtful play. Ball is loose. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Maybe dangerous here. The danger not over. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, could be an opportunity here. On to Vietz. Could be dangerous. And to reduce the deficit. Still could be dangerous. And problem solved for now. Martin Ødegaard. Liverpool with the ball once more. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. Salah. Mo Salah. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, he's certainly not alone. Now the counter-attack looks on. And given free rein to run. Oh, moving it nicely. Saka.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Perez. Subimendi. Arsenal have given us away. Ryan Gravenberch. This is Salah. Not a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Determined defending. Threads it nicely. Oh, and in! How about this? They're eating into the lead, and what looked impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit and determination on show.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Piero Incapié. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hugo Ekitike. Interesting pass.
At Zestayup, thanks for the follow.
So Bosloy. On to Vietz. Salah. Could be threatening. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Delivered into the box. A real challenge for the goalkeeper. Salah. Frimpong. Will he play it in? Oh, disappointing end to that. Trossard. And here's Saliba. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. And snuffing out the danger. So Bosley could catch them on the break. And a disappointing end to that. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Now he must favour the cross. The save was a good one. And short it is. Effective pressure. Liverpool sloppy in possession. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. William Saliba. Timber. Maybe the ideal pass. Now opening things up. Declan Rice. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Seemingly no one can stop him. And possibilities here. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, that was a magnificent first half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick. His all-round game was so inventive, it was clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score if he continues that form in the second half?
So the ball is moving, the action underway again. And the big question is, can Liverpool battle back in this second half? Possession one. Well, this could really help the cause. So Bosley. On to Wirtz. Milos Kerkez. Arsenal have possession again. Bukayo Saka. Piero Incapié. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Subimendi. Nice looking move, this. An alert piece of defending. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Virgil van Dijk. Now with Weerts. So Bosloy. Liverpool have given it away. Incapié. Rice with it. Decent looking ball. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Maybe dangerous here. Really effective shielding under pressure. Timber. Not giving it away. And an opening! Oh, what a brilliant save to shut down the threat! Martin Ødegaard. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here.
At Fernando Rice, thanks for the follow.
Possession. Promising possession, this. And he got to it fairly easily. Ryan Gravenberg. On to Kerkez. Gravenberg. Oh, useful ball. Crossing opportunity. Really fine play to keep possession. Could be dangerous. McAllister. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Martin Ødegaard. Piero Incapié. Bukayo Saka. Intelligent ball. Ødegaard. That's a superb challenge. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ibrahima Konate. So Bosloy. Milos Kerkez. Now with Gravenberg.
Please contact your nearest steward. Thank you.
Doing everything possible to keep possession. Can he convert? Well, the difficulty.
He didn't make the right connection there.
An alert intervention.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Martin Ødegaard. Really good challenge. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. William Saliba. On to Saka.
At Waju, thanks for the follow.
And a chance to whip it in here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Frimpong. Alexis McAllister. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Thoughtful play. And this to level it. Very quick thinking there.
You welcome.
Liverpool in a position of menace. So Bosloy. Now with Wirtz. Determined defending.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
And Liverpool regaining possession here.
At Joe Cunningham, thanks for the follow.
On to McAllister. Wirtz. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
At Edmar. At Marcos Cordova, thanks for the follow.
Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. And into the last 30 minutes.
Who is winning here? Can someone tell me?
Doing well to keep possession. But just like that, possession changes hands. Saka. Timber. Now with Gyökeres. Well, it's one pass after another. And strong play here. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Ekitike. That's a lovely ball. Salah. So Bosloy. Grafenberg. This is Salah. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Counter-attacking chance. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Not the cleanest of passages.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing.
Alexis McAllister. Ryan Grafenberg. On to Wirtz. Arsenal recovering possession well. Declan Rice. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Frimpong. Now Mo Salah. Ryan Grafenberg. Virgil van Dijk. Frimpong. This is Salah. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Chance to cross. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
At Blanation Worldwide J.
Trossard. Saka. Just the challenge that was required. Milos Kerkez. On to Wirtz. Alexis McAllister. Florian Wirtz. Jeremy Frimpong. Well-timed tackle. Subimendi. Well, strong play here. Trossard. Subimendi. And return to Rice. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Good physical play. Alexis McAllister. Ryan Grafenberg. So Bosloy. Now with Wirtz. Virgil van Dijk. Had no interest in losing possession. And the referee is given a penalty. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Chance to even things up here. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Yeah, waits for the keeper to move and then dinks it down the middle. Great shot.
So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. Gyökeres. Rice with it. Incapié. 20 minutes to go. Moving the ball well here. And moving it forward. Wirtz. Really fine. Real chance. Opportunity. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, let's have another look because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Subimendi. Now the counter-attack looks on. And there it breaks down. Ibrahima Konate. Keeping the ball is what it's all about.
At Gamaku, thanks for the follow.
So Bosloy. On to McAllister. Trying to tee it up. Oh, he's been rolled offside. And taken away from Salah. So Bosloy. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Declan Rice. Really good challenge. Distributing it well. But into the keeper's gloves. Declan Rice. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Determined not to give it away. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Emphasis on the clearance. A good
How many seconds left? How long? How much time left in the game?
Declan Rice. How about the cross? Nicely timed tackle.
Good games.
Salah. Van Dijk with it. So Bosloy. Opportunity. And holds onto it confidently.
What a match there is still on.
Well, good effective pressure. Gyökeres. It's with Erdogan. Trossard. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Making a bit of headway. Oh, genuine chance. It's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, they certainly needed that, and so did he. Just look at Arteta's face.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Frimpong. Ekitike. Clean challenge. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Well, disappointing end to the move. William Saliba. Rice with it. Martin Erdogan. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Rice with it. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. McAllister. On to Wirtz. Alexis McAllister. Ekitike. The cross is on. Well, moving the ball impressively here. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Well, a quick counter-attack could be on. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Kerkez. On to Wirtz. Had no interest in losing possession. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. And holding it up nicely.
Yeah, so hard to struggle for the ball there.
Well, this could really help the cause. Grafenberg. Oh, disappointing end to that. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. Frimpong. On to McAllister. The ball back with Arsenal now. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Urian Timber. Subimendi. Piero Incapié. They're not giving the opposition a look. Can they forge ahead? No, because of the goalkeeper. Margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
Who can they pick out? Arsenal did well to win back possession. Jeremy Frimpong. Gakpo. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? Well, the threat could be there. Oh, this could decide it. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Victor Gyökeres. Plenty of support here. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Ryan Gravenberch. Gakpo. That's a good ball.
FIFA 26.
Gravenberch. Curtis Jones. Now with McAllister. Szoboszlai. And a throw in for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. And they have possession again. Crossing opportunity. Maybe dangerous here. Can he put them in front? Oh, it's a really top-class challenge.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Timber. On to Gyökeres. Incapié. Urian Timber. Subimendi. And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing and chasing that winner. Must take the lead here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Martin Ødegaard. That's a lovely ball. And a bit off the mark. Gakpo. Jones. Milos Kerkez. Curtis Jones. And space on the wing for Liverpool. McAllister. And the whistle is sounded, and these two teams are locked together.
Golden goal.
Arsenal. Coming off the pitch.
And so turning into something of a marathon. On they go.
Replaced by number 29, Kai Havertz.
McAllister. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And a simple clearance, a good one. Urian Timber. And the pass deftly cut out.
At Blanation Worldwide.
Ugo Ekitike. Well, nicely over the top. Possession lost by Arsenal. And space to cross it. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. Let's see about the delivery. And he clears the danger.
Hart.
Timber. Noni Madueke. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. They keep plugging away. Trossard. And now Havertz. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Ekitike. Alexis McAllister. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead?
Well, they have good control, but can they make it count?
Frimpong. Very quick thinking there. Trossard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Jones. Kerkez. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. Trossard. It's a neat move. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Well, just got rid of that one. Throw in here. Thoughtful play. And Havertz. Martin Ødegaard. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Incapié. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And possibilities here. Could be more trouble. Decent position. No failure to keep the ball by Liverpool. Determined not to give it away. Could play it in. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Grafenberg. Jeremy Frimpong. On to Konate. Frimpong. doing everything possible to keep possession. McAllister. Good through ball. McAllister. Impressive build-up. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Martin Ødegaard. On to Gyökeres. Oh, they have it again. Alexis McAllister. Grafenberg. Oh, danger here. Curtis Jones. Now with McAllister. Gakpo. Alexis McAllister. Well, the threat could be there. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
Gyökeres. Chance to play it in. And Arsenal have won the corner. And they now take the lead. Who can they pick out? Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Jeremy Frimpong. Konate. Now with Kerkez. Ekitike. Milos Kerkez. On to McAllister. Milos Kerkez. Really getting stuck in. Not giving it away. Incapié. And for a Liverpool throw. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Grafenberg. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. So back underway. The legs might be tired, but the minds have to be focused. Have no interest in losing possession. Noni Madueke. Martin Ødegaard. An encouraging Arsenal move. Urian Timber. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Curtis Jones. Kerkez. Gakpo. Wataru Endo. Now with Kerkez. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Oh, that's a clever ball. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
At Amanzai Tenua, thanks for the follow.
Frimpong. And Liverpool couldn't hang on to it. Martin Ødegaard. Kerkez. Virgil van Dijk. Jeremy Frimpong. Joe Gomez. Very effective pass. Can they forge ahead?
At Mudadu KDD, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal regaining possession. Timber. Arsenal could threaten from this position. The cross is on. Good physical play. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. A goal here might win it. Piero Incapié. It's with Ødegaard. Ready to break, perhaps? Can they profit from this? Forcing opportunity. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Really good challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Jurriën Timber. Given away by Arsenal. Federico Chiesa. Liverpool trying to click into an attacking gear with the game level in the closing moments. Just cutting off the supply. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Jones. Gomez now. Takes it on. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Eze. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. A fine reading of the situation. Andrew Robertson. Liverpool might be able to cash in. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
just lost his focus. Throw in here. Endo. Milos Kerkez. Pushing for the winner. That's a good-looking pass. Good strong play on the ball. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Now opening things up. Oh, monster intervention!
That really was an important bit of play.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Could catch them on the break. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Liverpool have given us away. Still pushing for a winner. Oh, that's brilliant play. And space to cross it. Maybe dangerous here. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. As straight as an arrow. Can he get the better of the keeper?
Let's have a friendly.
Thanks for the gift.
At it Jowl, thank you. User, name Oz Baba Yaga Top.
His performance in this particular
Or the code IZ 12,606,997.
Today, didn't he? He was outstanding in front of goal, but it still wasn't enough to get the victory. Some of their defending...